Do not make this mistake. If you're looking to sell your home fast and for top dollar, we're going to discuss the 7 crucial steps that you need to take to get your home ready for potential buyers. Let's get started. Our first step is to create an inviting and spacious environment. And to do that, it's very simple. Just remember the double D's: to declutter and depersonalize.
That is not what I thought you were going to talk about.
I'm not doubting that at all. Get your mind out of the gutter, George. All right, so here's what you need to do. Take a look at every room and get rid of all the clutter. The goal is to make your space look bigger and neater. Go to the bathrooms. You know those dingy old towels you have? Well, replace them with white, clean towels. The goal is to remove 30 to 40% of items from each room. I know you're freaking out about that, but remove a lot, 30 or 40%. It's gonna really widen that space, and not only that, it will enable the buyer to have themselves picture themselves living in your home instead of trying to figure out who lives here, where do they travel to, where do they go? Oh, look, they have kids, they have a dog. Get rid of that stuff. They don't need to see your stuff, they need to see themselves there.
I should probably mention at this point that this is Pedro, and he actually has been with us since we went to Acapulco. We would get rid of him if we were selling a home because this would throw people off. We have some great artwork up here, but this, you see what we're getting at?
Yeah,
it's
they don't need
got
to see all that.
It's got to be a little more generic. Cool, but still generic.
Also, clear out anything that doesn't belong in a specific room. For example, if you have a crib in an office, get rid of that crib. We want the office to look like an office. Here's a little tip that'll make your dining room look larger. Get rid of the extra chairs at the ends. Just take them and put them in your garage. Remember, the goal is for buyers to easily envision themselves living in your home.
We wouldn't do our job if we didn't talk about mechanical and structural items that have to be addressed as well. This is a good time to start looking at that. Do you have cracks that can be filled, like in your garage, which it happens? If they're more than a quarter width wide, you probably want to have those filled. Same thing as stucco cracks, things like that. And also any major renovation things that you're doing. If you've got a ceiling where you've done some work on an upstairs air conditioning unit and the ceiling's not textured properly, this is the time to do that, because I promise you, they're gonna ask you what happened up there.
Yeah.
We always want to advise everybody as well, because you're like, well, what if I did this? What if I added onto the house, or I did this? It's always about dollar in, dollar out. What is our return? Our first concern is making sure that your property is not gonna have any issues that will cause the transaction not to sell, where the buyer walks away. Secondly, we're gonna say, how much money do we put in and do we get it back out again? Because it's about your net proceeds. That's what we focus on. Now, the one thing that Jackie and I both agree upon is that fresh paint makes a big difference, especially the baseboards and some of your trim. Not a crazy color, but something that's kind of neutral that makes your home feel a little more spacious.
White definitely does. I know that grays are very in right now, but that can make the room look smaller. So paint like a neutral, very light color. Yeah,
like
it'll really make that space look enormous, if you will. And here's another little thing I always look at are the doorknobs and the kitchen hardware. Just polish it up. Make it look like you're taking care of your house. Just give them a little rub-a-dub and clean them up. It's gonna go a long way with that buyer. The next tip is create outstanding curb appeal, right? That's what gets the buyer through the front door. So you want to take a look at your sidewalks. Do they need to be power washed? You did something on that.
We actually just shot a video on that. What we'll do is we'll put it at the end, because this is the first step in selling your home, the curb appeal. And there's actually a couple others that'll help you along the way that go into more detail. The curb appeal is critical. And again, watch this video. We'll tag it up here, put it in the comments down below. It'll be the next one that plays. When you're finished with this one, we'll go right into it.
You do need to take a look at all the plants, of course, remove any of the weeds. And remember, as the realtor is opening that front door, they're staying in your entry for quite a while. So look up, look for those cobwebs, clean the, polish the outdoor lighting fixture if you have any. It really will make a difference.
Here's the thing that most people won't tell you. Curb appeal is your initial marketing, and the reason your home looks good on those front pictures, your curb appeal, is what actually gets your showings, nothing else. And a lot more to that in these other videos.
They are judging your book by the cover.
That's good. Please, for me, for that guy, for Jackie, hit the like, hit the subscribe. It tells us that we're doing something that you're enjoying. It'll also make sure that you get notified when we put out new videos, like on how to stage a home that she's going to be doing shortly. If you put that in the comments, it would mean a lot to us. And from Jackie and me and Pedro, thank you.
Also, you want to highlight your home's best features. Do you love the kitchen? Do you love the island? Stage it in such a way so when that person walks in, they go, oh my gosh, I love this kitchen, I love this island. You have to really create that desire for them to want your home.
So Jackie's a staging expert. She's actually certified in staging. If you want to see her do a video on how to stage a home properly, maybe drop the comment down below, say Jackie do a video on staging, and then we'll make her do that.
Yeah, usually I do offer the service for free, obviously, for any of our sellers, but and then sometimes they want a very serious staging. I don't really do that. I usually just work with the furniture and things that you have around your house, but we also offer that service as well, where we have a professional staging company come in and bring those big pieces of furniture.
Shameless plug. Devore Design, they're phenomenal at this.
They really
they have 2 warehouses full of stuff. So if you need staging, we can help with that as well. And wherever you're at watching this, hopefully your agent can help you too, because it's all about service for you.
This next one is a big one to me. You have to have a clean home. It needs to be immaculately clean. I'm always razzing him over not picking up stuff, but you have to clean your house. I mean, you're selling it to somebody and they need to know that the homeowner has pride and has maintained their home very well. Look at the baseboards. Look at the ceiling fans. Is there dust on it? Look at your air conditioning vents. Do they have dust or black little particles sticking out of them? Clean it up. Magic eraser goes a long way. Use it.
Sorry you had to watch that. By the way, that's the first time she has actually said D-U-S-T. She spells it every other circumstance.
I hate it. Look,
say it again, say it again, say dust.
Dust.
Say it again.
So listen, no. A lot of people think, oh, I can clean my house and I can clean it well. I don't know the level of which you can clean, but if you're really not good at cleaning, hire professional service. It makes a huge difference. Buyers are going to open your refrigerator. They're going to look inside. If you've got catched smudge and all that stuff in there, it's going to be a turn off to them. They're going to look inside your oven. Just clean it. Just clean your house.
So everything's done. We're now into what do we do about marketing? High quality photos, high quality video.
What's a video?
It's a video if you don't stutter. So if you're shooting good videos, you're not using your phone. It's not what it's for. This is where you want to hire a professional. You want your agent to have somebody who is top notch at this, because this is your calling card. This is what causes them to come through the front door.
And that's very true. And a lot of times, and you should ask your realtor, who's going to do the photography? They should know right away. For us, Devore Design.
All the time.
Top notch. If we need to throw up a drone, we're going to throw up a drone, depending on the house, of course, and where it's situated. But if they can't answer that, you can expect that they're going to use their cell phone, because a lot of times they think it produces the same amount of quality.
No.
It does not. And there's nothing better than to see the agent in the mirror with their cell phone taking the picture of your bathroom. We have seen that time and time again on the MLS, and perhaps you have too. You see that agent in there taking the photo. So professional photography is a must.
We actually share those photos with all of our friends because we find them so completely unprofessional.
Yeah.
Anyway, not to dump into that, but seriously, real professional, great photos, mission critical for your success. As we said before, the next video playing is all about curb appeal. Watch it. It starts now.